What's up, y'all? It's been a minute. Doing this from an unknown location. Actually, this is gonna be an NBA playoffs preview and prediction show. So yeah, let me get y'all on what I'll be doing. Like, I might talk about sports one day on my show. I might talk about the streets. I might talk about politics. I gotta be careful with that on here. Two reasons: YouTube doesn't like what I talk about, and second reason, probably most of the people who was on my channel don't like what I talk about because they're black liberals who are my family and friends who I get along with, but a lot of them don't see what's going on. Some of them actually are starting to see it, but they are trying to avoid it. Like I said, it's a playoff preview. East versus West. You know what I mean? Lifetime basketball fan. Lifetime Knicks fan. So there's no bias here. So let's start it up. We're gonna start off with the play-in. So we got New Orleans versus Oklahoma City. I'm actually going with Oklahoma City on the road. It's actually a toss-up, but I'm going with OKC. I think SGA, Shea Gillius, is going to have a great game and pull that one off. So that's the 9 and 10. Then for the 7 and 8, we got LA versus Minnesota. Feel another toss-up now. Minnesota bugged out last night, was fighting each other. Another motherfucker broke his hand, so guess I'm gonna go with the Lakers on that one. And I don't know if Rudy Gobert might not play because he drew a punch at his teammate, and they might send his ass home. Well, they did send his ass home. I mean, if I was them, I'd let him play, but I don't know. So we're gonna go with the Lakers on that one, another tight one. So the Lakers will get the 7th seed, and we'll move on to play Memphis. So then after that, we got Minnesota and OKC. They will play for the 8th seed. And I believe that game would be in Minnesota. And Rudy Gobert should definitely play by then, so I would go with Minnesota. So then they would move on to play Denver in the first round. Now let's go to the East play-in. We got Toronto and Chicago in the 9 and 10. Other close game toss-up, 9-10. I'm going to go with Toronto. They at home. I like their coach. Both teams have been up and down this season. I have a feeling Toronto will win. It's a close one right there. I'm going to go with Toronto though. Then in the 7th, so to hold up though, Toronto then will go on to play Milwaukee. No, actually they wouldn't. Sorry about that. They will have to wait for the loser of the 7-8 game. In the 7-8 game, we got Miami, Atlanta. Game will be in Miami, but I'm actually going to go with Atlanta. Both have great coaches. I just like Atlanta's roster better. They have been off this year, but I'm going to go with them. And therefore, they will be the 7th seed, and then they will play Boston. Then Miami will have to play Toronto. Miami will have to play Toronto. The game will be in Miami. Not feeling Miami like that this year, so I'm going to go with Toronto. It might be a bad pick, but that's what I'm feeling. We're going with Toronto. So then Toronto would play Milwaukee in the first round. Now the playoffs are set, and we're going to start with the West. First, Denver, Minnesota. I'll pick Denver in 6. Denver in 6, better team. I don't think they're a great number 1 seed, but better team than Minnesota. They should win 6 seeds. Then we got Phoenix and the Clippers. Okay, it's going to be a tough one. Not sure the status of Paul George. Oh man, I should have checked that before I did this. But for some reason, I think he'll be able to come back. Might be wrong, but I'm gonna go with the Clippers. Actually, I'm big on cohesiveness and gelling with your team, and I don't believe Kevin Durant has been around long enough to do that. So I'm gonna go with the Clippers in 6 games. They're gonna be hard to win a game 7 in Phoenix. So then after that, we got Sacramento and Golden State. Golden State is very bad on the road this year. I believe they won 10 games. Maybe they won 11 now after they won the other night against the G League Portland team. But I ain't going against the last brothers. Curry is shooting 43% from 3. Clay has gotten back in the form. He's shooting over 41%. Andrew Wiggins' broken heart, I think, has healed. I'm going with Golden State in 6. I'm going Golden State in 7. So then we got Memphis and LA. I'm going with Memphis. I actually broke down LA here. I'm going with Memphis in 6 games, actually. They're a better team. The Lakers have been off and on all season. They actually got better, though. This might be a good series. I'm going with Memphis. I just think they're a better team. So now we got this. So now we'll get back to that. We're going to the East first round now. So we got Milwaukee, Toronto. I got Milwaukee in 5. Milwaukee just seems to be the best team in the league. Beast, you know what they're about. Great coach, Budenholzer. Going with Milwaukee. Cleveland, New York. Like I said, I'm a Knicks fan. No bias, I keep the truth. The Knicks will beat Cleveland in 6. Julius Randle will return. Jalen Brunson will do his craftiness. They beat them 3 out of 4 during the regular season. I like the Knicks. Knicks in 6. Then we got Philly and Brooklyn. I got Philly in 5. Don't sleep on Brooklyn, though. They actually made moves. Bridges is looking like a real good player. Still got Philly in 5. I think Philly's a real good team this year. Then we got Boston and Atlanta. Not really up on Boston this year, but I'll pick them in 6. They still play decent defense, even though there's not much of that in this league. They still play decent defense, not as good as last year, but they still play a little D. Still got Tatum, Brown. I got Boston in 6. So now we got the second round. We got Denver versus the Clippers. I got the Clippers in 6. Kawhi Leonard has come back in the form. A little shaky because I'm not a big Russell Westbrook guy, but I got the Clippers in 6 on that one. That's just my feeling. Then we got Golden State versus the Lakers. I got Golden State in 6. Lakers will not be able to keep up with the 3-point shooting. No, man, I'm so sorry. Golden State versus Memphis. Tough one here. Tough one. Got Golden State in 7, man. I just don't think Memphis is going to beat them. Tough one. Because I'm just banking on old stuff right now, you know what I mean? Because they haven't been that great this season, especially defensively. It's been horrible. I mean, it's been bad for most of the league, but their shit been really bad. But I think Golden State playing Memphis, they're going to have an actual oomph because Memphis talks so much shit to them. I got Golden State pulling off a tough game 7. So we'll go to the East now for the second round. We'll have Philly versus Boston. Tough one here. I'm going to go with Philly because I think Boston's not as good as last year. Embiid's playing like a beast. Harden's got back some of the form. Maxey has got better. I'm going with Philly in 6. Then we got Milwaukee versus the Knicks. I actually wish the Knicks somewhat would have fell to a 6 seed because I think they actually match up better against Philly. And Milwaukee just been real good. It's going to be hard for me to pick the Knicks against them. I actually can't do it as much as I want to. Got Milwaukee in 6 in a hard-fought battle because the Knicks, I've been watching all season, they're going to fight. They're going to fight. But Milwaukee in 6, man. How to end the Knicks run this year, unfortunately. Then we got Philly versus Boston. I mean, you already said Philly, so now it's going to be Philly-Milwaukee Conference Finals. Okay. So, we picked Golden State over Memphis. And we picked the Clippers over Denver, so we got the Clippers and Golden State. And I'm going with GSW, baby. Can't trust Russell Westbrook that far to get. I just can't do it. I got the Golden State Warriors at 6 somehow. Might be wrong. I might be living in the past. I'm going with Golden State. Then we got Philly and Milwaukee, which I think is going to be a classic series. I'm picking Philly in 7. I think they're going to get over the hump. Joe Embiid's a beast. I think they're going to somehow get over the hump. It's going to be very tough. I may be wrong. We're going to get over the hump, though. So I got Philly versus Golden State. And I actually got the damn 76ers winning the title in 6 games for the first time since I don't know when they won it. The 70s, Dr. J. So there you go. Philly versus Golden State, man. So, man, telling y'all, man, bet on that, man. Might make some money fucking with me, man. But, yeah, that's our NBA playoff preview. There it is, man. Philadelphia 76ers NBA champions, man. Knicks next year, baby. One, y'all.